My name is Gaby Lasky. I'm a human rights lawyer. I defend nonviolent demonstrators in Israel and in the occupied territories. I'm also number 7 in the list of merits to the Knesset. Today we're here at Ofer Military Court in the occupied territories in the hearing before the sentencing of human rights defender Abdallah Abu Rahma, which was he was indicted because he disturbed a tractor while he was in a demonstration against the occupation. They just believe that a person like Abdallah should not be free in order to try and be a light for the people in the occupied territories to fight for their rights. You can see what happens to those who have the courage to fight for the rights in a nonviolent way. Well, I think it's our duty that all of us that believe in human rights, that believe that men and women were created equal, doesn't matter whether they're Israeli or Palestinians, we have to stand for that right. We have to stand against occupation together. Well, the military court is another angle of occupation. This is a court that does not bring justice, but it just enhances the occupation. So we come and we say that Abdallah Abu Rahma and his friends have the right to demonstrate against occupation, and if we are, through this, we're able to lower his sentence, then we were able to do our job twicely as good. First, that it's not a public court, that someone that just wants to come and watch cannot do so. But mostly I think that everything that has to do with minors, the way that minors are sentenced and are arrested and are treated, and the fact that they're not giving here real justice, that's one of the most outrageous things that we see here every day. We see really small children being arrested, handcuffed, blindfolded, and being brought to court while they haven't even spoken to a lawyer. I think that these things are outrageous, and there is no legislation that can make these things beautiful or not as outrageous as they are. What's happening in the Israeli society, and we can see it in Israeli politics, is something that is very frustrating. The whole of society is turning left, which means that things that once were unacceptable are now being part of the everyday speech. And all of us that believe in equality, in human rights, are beginning to be a minority that is being outcasted, and the fact that our partner politicians from other parties do not want to present themselves as left is just going through this trend, and they're going through this phase of not openly saying we are left, we are in favor of human rights and dignity and equality, and it's very saddening. I think that for Israeli democracy, that Meretz will not be a part of the next Knesset is very troublesome, but it's not going to happen. People are starting to understand that Meretz is the only party that says the truth, speaks the truth, and does the truth, in the sense that we're not afraid to say things as they really are. And it's important that our voice is heard in the Knesset and in civil society, as we always have.